So I was just watching a video a few videos on YouTube about cleaning shower doors with white distilled vinegar and Dawn dish soap. And there's one video that I seen that used this video. They used LA's totally awesome white distilled vinegar. And the reason they decided to use it is because it has a stronger dosage of the active ingredient. All right. So for that reason, they decided to go with that. Then there was another video where they used a lemon. So I was thinking, well, instead of getting a lemon, I don't know if the lemon will be more toxic or more acidic than the lemon juice. But they also sell lemon juice already squeezed out at the 99-cent store and the Dollar Tree. Probably at the Dollar Tree. I think they do. I think both of them have it. I'm not sure, honestly. I know for certain I seen it at the 99-cent store. And then some people used baking soda as well with the mixture. So they used a cup of Dawn dish soap and, well, half and half. Like a cup of Dawn dish soap and a cup of white distilled vinegar. So you want to go half and half, 50-50. And then what people are not understanding about the baking soda is that it acts as an adhesive. No, not an adhesive, I'm sorry. As a scrubber, so it allows you to scrub less because it has a lot of little beads, those small little beads, like sand, fine sand. So in a way, it acts like fine sandpaper. And there's actually some fine sandpaper that people can use and you can buy to clean like polish or like chrome. And when you scrub, it will leave you with a mirror effect or mirror finish, right? So I've noticed from like cleaning my own shower, sometimes I use baking soda, sometimes I use borax, sometimes I use Ajax with bleach or no bleach. It doesn't really make a difference. But the only reason you would want to use the fine powders is because it will act like a scrubber. Like it will help you scrub without actually doing a lot of scrubbing. Then I thought about like an adapter head that people should make and sell. And basically it could be like round with like an inch or half an inch in depth, so it won't splash everywhere as it spins. Like if you connected it to a drill and all you did was you hold down the button, and the engine will rotate, therefore scrubbing the glass. If it's especially if it's like very very um like there's a lot of buildup, a lot of water spots, and haven't been cleaned for a very long time. So because they have some sponge things, and I bought that tool. Um, I forget what it's called, but it's a little tool, and a lot of people use it for like little projects, and it's like there, but I just don't forget the name of it. I mean, I don't remember the name of it, but anyway, so if there's a covering, and then on the covering there could be some rubber or something so it won't like scratch the glass, or like where, but at the same time where it will slide evenly on the glass. I was thinking like some bearings, but I don't know if that will work. I think just some rubber, and then with the soap and the chemicals and the water, it will allow it to move around freely, you know and then you would just attach like a sponge or something, and then it'll connect to the drill. So if someone already has a drill, it would just be an add-on, and that little add-on can be sold like at Home Depot and Lowe's in the cleaning aisles for showers, specifically for showers, glass doors and stuff like that. Um, so all you would need to do is mix the Dawn dish soap, white distilled vinegar, half and half, 50-50. And then as you work it, you could, apply a little bit of the powder on the glass, or on the, just turn the drill like this so the pad could be up, and then just pour a little bit of the dry stuff on it, and then work that on the glass. And I've heard of people breaking glass that way, mainly because the solution is too, like, is at a peanut butter consistency. So it grips the glass, and it's turning violently, like forcefully, and I guess it could break it. But if there's a lot of, I think if at a 50-50 solution, and just a little bit of the dry powder, I think that it will clean it really good. And you also want to allow it to like pick up or absorb as much water as possible, because if you just start if you apply that dry chemical powder onto the glass, and then you just push the power button, then it will start spinning, and the little sand grains, before they have time to dissolve and turn to a liquid or get diluted, since they're concentrated little beads, it can scratch the glass. So you want to make sure to, just put a little bit, or even have, some immersed in water, but just so it could be like toothpaste, then that would be perfect. Put some on there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just blob it on there, and then just, go like that on those tough to clean areas only. Um, because I did notice that if I used other types of solutions, it would get the chrome relatively clean. But if I used the Ajax powder, the borax, or even the Arm& Hammer um, dried powder stuff, it got it like 50% or 60% more cleaner. Like it looked like, 10 times better, honestly, with that. So there's also like fine wool with different grades, and the grades are like sandpaper. Some are, for more, it scratches more, and then some are just so fine that you don't even feel it scratching. So there's some, like I said, for the chrome, and then there's some for the glass. And a lot of window cleaners use the the quadruple, four zeros, four grade zeros steel wool that they sell at Home Depot and Lowe's. And it doesn't scratch glass. So you can also use that if it's really rough, and you don't have, maybe you don't have a power tool. So you could buy the steel wool, and you can mix up the white distilled vinegar and the Dawn dish soap, and then get yourself some of, look for the powder, one of the dry powder things, and then give that a shot. And if you have extra money and you really want to do it right, you can use those powdered, products, but they also sell, like, if you go to a janitorial store, they sell hard water removal products there, and you'll notice one or a few there where they have the fine powder already, like a sandy, clay mixture, and basically all it is the, that dry powder, mixed up with a little bit of water, you know so they just allowed that water to seep in there, so that's really what you're trying to do. But if you don't want to take the time to do all that and smell the chemicals, maybe you're pregnant, you don't want to inhale that, or you're sick. I guess if you're sick and you're inhaling a little bit of that, I guess it would be good, you know? It'll probably kill some infections, who fucking knows. But no, but to keep it professional, it's probably better just to buy something that's already pre-mixed. But if you don't have that type of money, then, obviously you're going to do whatever it takes to get that clean. Um, but yeah, like I noticed some people are, like they spray it on the glass as well. Once they mix the Dawn dish soap and the white distilled vinegar, they put it in a spray bottle and they only spray a little bit. The trick is to smear it on there and keep a fresh layer without it getting dried up. Then if it starts drying up, you do it again. And so try applying that or agitating it like every 10 minutes for up to an hour. So you're only doing that 6 times. And then the hour will be up, and then you can, scrub again and rinse it off. And then, just test it that way. And it doesn't even have to be 10 minutes. Some people just apply it and leave it there for a whole hour. But you could, divide any type of, however you want, however many times you want to go back and, reapply it. But just test it. Just go back, see if it dries up or not, if it's dried up or not. And then if it is dried up or is drying up a little bit, reapply. So maybe that will be 10 minutes. Maybe it'll be every 20 minutes. So if you think every 20 minutes, then you're only going back and reapplying that solution 3 times within that hour. So it's not that bad. You could watch a movie and clean your shower at the same time. Just pause the movie every 20 minutes, tell your phone, like, hey, and then Google, and then tell it to, set an alarm 20 minutes from now, and then it'll just do it, right? So as you're watching the movie, you just get a notification or an alert, whatever. You'll get up, do that, come back, watch the movie, and then tell Google again, or just set an alarm. That type of thing. Because you're not going to sit there and fucking watch that shit. Right? You got other shit to do. Who the fuck doesn't? And you want something that will fucking work. Not something that's going to waste your time. Not something where you have to sit the fuck down and watch like 100 videos before you understand and get the fucking whole process. Like, I think even my word description of what I'm talking about can be condensed down and just written, and like a simple illustrative video can be created, for simplicity of mind and no confusion, just clarity, So for that reason, I'm going to end this video so I could get more views, because it's straightforward, and I'm not trying to like make it super long where people are like, oh shit, I don't want to sit down and watch the fucking video for 20 minutes. Like, what the fuck? This motherfucker's got me fucked up.